Hey guys, I'm coming at you. I'm inside my SUV. I'm struggling a little bit with this SUV life slash gonna be van life. I'm not sure if this is something that I'm gonna be able to do relatively quick. I don't know if I'm overthinking it. Actually, I'm sure I'm overthinking it. I didn't think that it would be this difficult. Maybe I'm just trying to do too much. Um, I don't know. You want to see my fantastic build? You want to see how much progress I've made? Okay, here it goes. You ready for this? There you go. Can you see it? Wonderful, right? I mean, I got a mattress and I got a backseat organizer. So back there, I don't know if you can see it, is my table that I bought, a camping table. And yeah, I mean, I just thought, it'd be a little bit big and then I could always saw the legs off a little bit, make it fit, right? You can always make it fit. But then the roof is curved. It's not even at all. It's like every part of this roof is a different height. And it's like, okay, so that won't fit, but I really like it. I fell in love with it. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe we'll try wood. But then it's like, I don't know if you guys, when you were doing it, you ran into like naysayers or people that are like, you can't do that. That's too small of a space to build out. And then I'm probably going to have to do it all myself, which, I was um, asking my dad to help me, but I thought he'd be a little bit more enthusiastic about it. But, and I have a friend, but he's, in the military. He's not here right now. And I was gonna run it by him. I didn't really want to, like, oh, you can't cut living in the car, and he's out there in desert or jungle or wherever. I don't know. So I don't know. I'm just trying to get this together because it's not going too well. I really want to do this. This is really important to me. Why is it important to me? Because I don't know. It's just I've always did everything I've set out and achieved to do, and this is just one thing that I really want to do, and I think it could be really fabulous if I can get off the ground. And I see everybody else's videos and their vans, and I'm like, oh, that's so nice, that's amazing, so many different ideas. And then when I go to start, it's literally this. So I guess we'll see. I'm just having trouble, like like just bringing it down, like, okay, like this is the space you have, make it work. And you got to get a kitchen, a bathroom, a sleep area, the living room. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I'm making it more complicated than what it is. And then I'll see people and they'll put videos in there to where they just have a bed, and I'm like, well, okay, but what happens if it gets hot and they'll have AC? And I'm like, they're freezing. And I'm like, okay, well, and they don't even have a power source. And I'm like, well, how are they charging their phones and everything? I don't know. I can't go like that. I can't just jump in a van and throw some clothes in the back. And I mean, unless that's the whole idea. I wanted to be more comfortable. And then, there's certain comfortable habits everybody has, right? Like, um, I can probably do the clothes part, just bring a couple outfits, and then but I gotta be comfortable living. I can't go from an environment, like my home, and move into a car and be totally uncomfortable, you know. So I don't know. So anybody have any ideas? Maybe I'm making it harder than it seems, but I want it to be fun. I want it to stay fun. I don't want it to be this um just non-fun adventure. I want to have, so I don't know. I'm just trying to get it together. I think what just gave me a little bit of a was the table. I love my table, y'all, and now I need um a vehicle to fit around the table, not the table to fit around the vehicle. So I'm just trying to get. I don't know what's going on, but I didn't think it would be this difficult to get in the right frame of mind. I really didn't. So that's my little rant. No sense in dragging it out. But there's my fantastic build. And you know, when I got that table, trying to stand it up, you know, I did the measurements, because you'll say, well, you didn't measure it. I did the measurements, but the roof, I didn't look at the ceiling is what it is. I assumed that it was all. And this roof, I mean, the middle is different from the back of the roof, is different from the front, I guess, because I have this sunroof and it drops down more. And the table is like, you know, it's level, so it's just not. It'll work in some spots, and in some spots it's just totally. And if I cut too much of it off, which I would have to, it would totally destroy the table because it would be cutting way too much. So maybe it'll work when I get my minivan. Maybe it won't. I don't know. So I was running into trouble finding a van because nobody wanted to sell a van. They're like, these are for Home Depot and commercial, and this really isn't the time to try to find a vehicle because prices are so high. So that's why I was going to start my SUV. But I really wanted to start off with like either a minivan or maybe a Nissan. So maybe that's what it is. But I have to make this work. This is all I have right now, and it's paid for. So it's my Acura MDX. You can see the roof. You see how it curves, and there's a bump, and then it goes up higher, then there's a bump, and then you see up here there's a sunroof, there's a bump. I don't know. So it's just, you know, I just want it to be. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I don't want to seem like I can't do this. So and it's important to me. So just, I don't know, if you have any tips, just let me know. Thanks for watching. Thanks for looking at this. Thanks.